Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good day everyone. I am Mr. Amir from Amir Consultation Program. Welcome to this yearly event of Excel Your Communication. I'm here to solve your miscommunication in the workplace. Thank you everyone for joining me in this event. First of all, let us start by introducing yourself to each other.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Miss Najwa from a Human Resource Manager from Jaya Holdings. Thank you, Mr. Amir, for your participation in this event.
Hello everyone, I am Miss Ain from Ria Berhad. I am glad to join all of you in this event.
Hi everyone, I am Mr. Ridwan, a production manager from Indah Holdings. I hope to get a lot of information in this event.
Okay, first of all, let me start this program by giving you a clear view about effective communication. So, what is a effective communication? Effective communication is defined as the ability to convey information to another effectively and efficiently. Business manager with good verbal, non-verbal, and written communication skills help to facilitate the sharing of information between people within a company for its commercial benefit. However, during work from home period, manager and employee face struggle. Some of problem are miscommunication and technology hiccup, especially happen with employee that have unstable internet connection. So, any other example can you give me or any experience that happened to yourself?
Yes, there is one time when I faced a problem with my subordinate. I have sent a task, but he never received it because of the miscommunication.
I also faced a problem. There's this one time when I was presenting slides and it was raining heavily that I got kicked out from the Google Meet. So that was a very memorable time for me.
With my subordinate, uh, we heard a baby was crying so loud. All of us were quite shocked, and it turned out to be my subordinate child that was crying. Must be that she forgot to mute her microphone.
Yes, other than working on task, report, and etc., some subordinate facing problem because they are unfamiliar with the uses of digital collaborations, such as telecommunication by using Zoom, Google Meet, and etc.
I see. I'm pretty sure that this problem happened to all of us, especially during the work from home period. So, what is the effect of this problem? First of all, I think it might affect your productivity, right? Besides your work, you also need to handle other issues, especially when your family members are also at home.
True, I feel like my home is not a conducive place to work from home because there's lots of distraction and I feel like I am not productive enough compared to when we were at the workplace.
To deal with a neighbor making noise every day, this bother me to video conferencing such as using Google Meet because I cannot focus on my subordinate presentation. Because of the effect, I need to tell my subordinate to repeat his presentation again and again. This drag my meeting to a longer time, and this make all of us feel tired.
Yes, other than that, since we are working from home, most of us work at a personal time. It's not like at the office. when we have a designated time to work and rest. It is difficult to keep up with other, especially when working for a group project, which require each member to spend their time working it together.
Hmm. And then the effect that you have mentioned, I believe that most of the time used to complete a task is longer than we were at the workplace, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So, how we can solve this problem? What are the steps to be taken in order to ensure the problem will not occur anymore? Actually, there are few ways to solve this problem. First, we must create a conducive and suitable working space at our house. This is to ensure that we can focus and will not be distracted easily. The working space must be neat, tidy, and far from any possible cause of distraction, such as your family members. However, children and family certainly are not the only distraction. For example, you know that landscaper typically come on a Friday at 10 a.m. To avoid loud background noise, do not schedule meeting at this time. Let family, friend, and neighbor know your work hour, so they do not call or stop by to check why you are trying to be productive. Other than that, make sure everyone has stable and strong internet access. You can assume that every subcoordinate has adequate online access at home. While many will, some would not have reliable or fast enough service or only a mobile device. Hence, it is important for your company to provide free internet to every subordinate during the work from home period.
Wow, I feel like this information will help us a lot during the work from home period. I should apply it very soon so that our productivity can be increased.
I agree with work from home period.
So, Mr. Amir, there are many technologies. Can you explain some of technologies that we use to improve our communication with subordinate?
Oh, okay. In my point of view, the technology that can improve the communication with the subcoordinate is by scheduling a teleconference using Google Meet. It is best for you as a manager to do a compulsory meeting once a day. It will improve the two-way communication between you and your subcoordinate. As for working together, it is advisable for you to use a shared workspace. For example, by using Google Doc, the main point of using Google Doc is the employee can share the information and edit together synchronously. During the work from home period, it's opportunity for the employee to familiarize with digital collaboration. Lastly, managers should also share proper guidelines for their subordinate through company website. This is to ensure that every employee receive correct instruction so that their task can be done perfectly. I think that's all for use of technology. Now I open for Q&A.
Okay, Mr. Ameh, can you hear me? I have a question.
Yes,
As a HR
yes, okay.
manager, there is a lot of problem from communication that
Yes,
lead to personal problem, such as conflict, especially during working remotely. And how to solve it? I would like to ask that questions. Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Najwa, thank you for the question. As a solution, you as a human resource manager need to deal with this problem, even though the conflict appears part away. This is because without face-to-face, there is a lack of body language and intonation. Maybe you can set up a Google Meet to communicate with both parties and solve it rationally. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. That is a very informative um, answer from you. Thank you very much.
Okay, first of all, I like to thank Mr. Amir for all those information that he has give. So, Mr. Amir, I have a question. What are the disadvantages of technology, especially among employees?
Okay, thank you, Ms. Ain, for the question. One of the common disadvantages of technology is that data privacy. Some employee confidential data may be at risk when using free internet provided by the company. Their data may be used for illegal purpose without they know about that. Other than that, advanced technology can be quite complicated for some people. It may take a longer time on how to understand and use the technology itself. Okay, next question.
I have a question. All of these technology fall under the umbrella of Industry 4.0. My question is how we as managers can train our subordinate on this new system or technology. That's my question.
Next question. Thank you for us, Mr. Ridwan. Most industry in Malaysia are heading in implement new system or technology in their organization. One of possible ways that you can is a hire IT specialist to train your subordinate in the matter of new system and technology. So as a solution, you as a manager can see everything in the connection does do. Not only you control technical things like keep track on business farm, but you also manage set example regarding integrable things as well. One of integrable you should see is to improve the miscommunication. Creating a culture where employees communicate effectively with one another can help your business thrive. But better understand what cause people to miscommunicate and what you can do to prevent this thing from happen. You will be able in a much better position to improve your organization communication. That's all from me. Thank you for participating this event. Thank you. See you later.
Thank you, Mr. Ahmed. It is a very it's my pleasure to meet you today. I have received many knowledge from you, and hopefully that I can apply it at my workplace. Thank you, Mr. Ahmed.
Thank, thank you, Mr. Amir, for organizing this event. I feel like I've gained lots of new information that I feel I need to improve in my organization.
Let us
Question. It's a lot I have in this meeting. Thank you again.
let
Okay,
us
thank you
give
everyone.
applause for Mr. Ahmed. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you,
Ahmed.
thank you. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and hi everyone. My name Ahmad Amir Razak. So I want to talk about the challenge that my groupmate and I face during the training program. So the challenge that my groupmate and I face during the training program is time. This is because my groupmate and I do not have the same time to do the discussion. My groupmate and I need to find the right time to do discussion. My groupmate and I also need to discuss to reach a consensus for the right or suitable time to have a discussion about the training program. This is because my group mate and I also have other assignment to finish, such as assignment of 581, HRM 554, FIN 533, HBU 212, EIC 590, and so on. My groupmate and I need to divide our time wisely. We want to complete the assignment also according to the due date that has been given by our lecturer. Besides that, when we want to record the video of our training program, my groupmate and I also need to find the right time to record. This is because we want to avoid any disorder, like noise of a cry of baby in our place, the children that play outside the place, the noise from traffic, like lorry, car, motorcycle, and so on. My groupmate and I have an experience when we want to record the training program. My groupmate and I need to stop a few times to record because of the noise. However, I am grateful for having group members that are always positive to complete this training program. We are successfully to overcome the challenge to complete this training program. So I think that's all from me. I hope you all are satisfied with this training program. So thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Najah binti Alim from class KBA 24338. First of all, I would like to thank all my group members, which is Nurul Ain Najah binti Muhammad Razi, Ahmad Amir bin Razak, and Razwan bin Rosali for your dedication and cooperation in completing this group assignment. I feel honored working with you guys, and getting to know you guys better through this teamwork feels great. Each of you is an incredible collaborator. Despite the many obstacles in places, you guys managed to pull through it. Thank you so much for taking all the challenges and giving a good outcome out of it. Being able to complete this group assignment is an achievement for our group. Also, I would like to take this chance to show my gratitude to Dr. Kardina Kamarudin for teaching me this course HRM 549 Human Resource Development. I have learned a lot from you, Dr. Kardina, and hopefully I can see you in person next semester at university. Next, I would like to highlight the challenges in completing this group project. The major challenge for me is the internet disruptions. For group discussion, we choose to do a group voice using WhatsApp. We spent hours on discussing the concept about the online training that we wanted to conduct. Sometimes we are unable to communicate because of the internet disruption, especially during the rainy days. Besides that, we are also working on together the group report by using Google Document so that everyone can work together. And the requirement is to have a stable internet, otherwise our work will be unsynchronized. Besides that, when we are recording for the training, there also a delay because of the internet disruptions. To overcome this challenge, I suggest to my group member if they have any problem, they should tell beforehand so that we can wait for them to solve the issue, such as finding a good place with a good internet coverage, or we reschedule our group discussion. I understand that internet disruption sometimes happen, so the most important thing is to be considerate to each other and communicate between group members. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, I am Nurul Ain Najah binti Muhammad Razi from KBA 24338. So now, I am going to talk about the challenges that I face when completing the group assignment. I feel like most of my problems revolve around miscommunication. This happened a lot since our group members did not have a face-to-face interaction. As we are all still in the quarantine period, we couldn't meet each other in person. Hence, we communicated through WhatsApp group calls for every discussions we had. during those discussions, we have encountered several problems and issues. I remember that there's this one time when we had a group call, and suddenly, when someone's line connection was interrupted, we couldn't get what she was trying to say. It was actually quite frustrating, as the message she was trying to convey couldn't be received clearly. It was a mood spoiler, if I could say. Other than that, we also had some conflict with ideas because of the communication. It felt like everyone had different ideas, and it was quite challenging as we want to come up with the best idea to be used in our training module. All of the ideas from our group members are good and amazing. However, we still want to give our best for this assignment. Hence, I think miscommunication is a common issue when doing a group assignment. Thus, a high and rational tolerance from each other is needed the most to prevent other conflict from arising. And that is why I am very blessed to have such understanding and matured group members. Despite all the challenges, we were able to overcome it and are still working diligently towards completing this group assignment. I think that's all that I can summarize from my journey to complete this assignment. I hope the outcome is amazing and can prove our hard work and effort. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Ridwan bin Rosali from class KBA 24338. First of all, I would like to thank to my groupmate for their support and cooperation in completing the task. A great appreciation to Dr. Kardina binti Kamaluddin for sharing information and tremendous motivation within this semester. Next, for answering question here, completing a group assignment during online distance learning is not easier task. It needs motivation and support from each others to complete the task. The assignment work cannot be achieved without proper research and thoroughly analyzing the information. It is rather awkward for us as students to make our assignment without getting outside work assistance. This is why we need to get help from reliable sources that have been provided by the expert. It is also necessary to have good knowledge of the subject matter, so we refer to the books and cover chapter that we have learned through online classes. It is helped us a lot. In order to do such assignment, we need proper research finding who are well versed with the topic. As solution, how we manage to overcome those challenges is through the following step. First, we must find out the article relevant to our topic and suit it. Second, we should check the quality of writing by using credible sources like academic journal or academic websites. Lastly, we cannot just rely on the internet for getting information, but we must also ensure that the content of our assignment is up to date. That's all from me. Thank you. Bye bye.